Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
When he went to no, listen. He fell in love with the Afghan people because when he went there, he got fucked up.
I'm
He
sure.
said, "Oh, I love you guys. Your guys are," and that's what he said. Your guys are so beautiful. God made your guys so beautiful. God. All of his men, like every one of his men that got killed. Next thing you know, they got Afghani generals. They think we supposed to rule these people. Why we got these guys our generals? He fell in love with them. They got him high off the hash and all that heroin. They fell in love with him.
Wow. That makes sense. It really does.
That's why you see how Alexander, the Afghanistan got that bushy hair. That's how Alexander, his men, the Greeks back then they were mixed back then. The Greeks, so they had the bushy hair too. You look at Greeks now; they don't have the bushy hair like they had back then. They were like mountain men.
Well, we know the Vikings took a lot of mushrooms. We know that.
Listen, the Vikings are just getting high on anything, blood, bones, whatever, man. The Viking, that was an interesting.
Yeah.
That was interesting. It's nothing,
Nothing like that.
You would think they're not savages. They're just great fighters. But
Right.
they live a very respectable life, healthy life, great culture.
Great. There was a strong culture, like a fierce warrior culture. And then those people like populated places like Iceland.
I know, but listen, those guys, those vicious savages, those guys are farmers. You
Yeah.
look at these Vikings, they're marauders. These guys are farmers. They're just farmers that know how to fight.
Yeah, after a while, they did kind of become farmers, right?
Yeah. Well, you more than fighting, you gotta eat.
Right. You got to set up your
You gotta
civilization.
sanitize the civilization.
There was that. What is that show? Was on? It was on A&E or something like that. What was Vikings on?
Yeah.
That was
Vikings.
a good fucking show. I got into it with my wife for a while. We watched it for a few seasons, but she got tired of watching people get chopped up. A lot of people got chopped up.
But
back
they were
then.
doing it because they were dying. They needed to expand.
Well, they also sacrificed people's lives and shit. Like they had human sacrifice, and in one of the episodes, it's like, whoa, like, and it's based all around what they really did, how the Vikings really lived, with some liberties.
The Vikings became czars. The Vikings became kings. The Vikings took over the world. They became African kings. They took over the world. Even in different cultures, even in the Chinese, the black culture, they have Viking blood.
Wow.
Because with the Western culture, what was the